Okay, welcome to the Vinegar Rinse part of this series. Right now I have my ingredients for the Vinegar Rinse. I have my towel and I have my sink. But first I just want to say something about these videos I'm about to make. I just want to say that these videos hopefully will show you obviously what I do with my own hair, but I also hope that they'll show you that it is possible to do your hair yourself, and also hopefully give you some ideas of how, if you are to do your hair, you know, something to add in or take out or change up or anything like that. Or if you don't do your hair, maybe you'll try and do it for the first time, you'll try some of these methods. I know that sometimes like hair specialists and stylists have this like special touch where you can't quite recreate what they do, but the more you go at it, the more original ideas you'll come up with yourself that you haven't even seen in the hair salon, and also the better you'll get at doing your own hair. Not trying to take business away from locticians or beauty stylists or anything like that, but if you want to do that, especially if you're younger and you don't have that $60 or you want to stop asking mom and dad for that money, it's totally possible. So Vinegar Rinse, I like to do it in the sink because I like to like really wash my hair with it. And right now I'm using my kitchen sink instead of my bathroom sink just because like the bathroom sink is so tiny and I'm like turning and stuff. It's really not great for the back. So the kitchen sink is bigger. Here it goes. Here's my kitchen sink. And then I have my ingredients. So I am going all out. You can do just baking soda, just vinegar or whatever, but sadly I don't have apple cider vinegar, but I've never had a problem with it smelling bad because I vinegar rinse and then I shampoo. I think if you shampoo and then vinegar rinse, that's when the vinegar smell really stays in your hair. But I don't have apple cider, so I just use regular vinegar. I've never used apple cider. I've always used this vinegar. I have some baking soda, I have some lemon juice, and I have some sea salt. I think you can also use like regular table salt, but I'm just going to do sea salt, be a little fancy. So obviously the first things first, clean your sink because it's your hair. You don't want like food bits in it. I know that the vinegar rinse is to clean your hair, but still. So I washed out my sink, soap and water and whatnot. That might actually be some soap residue. I'm just going to let that go down the drain. So make sure your sink is all good. I get hot water running just because I'm about to stick my head in this, so I don't want it to be freezing cold. I also have a towel, especially since I have to walk all the way from here upstairs to my bathroom. I don't want to be dripping vinegar all over the place. So I have this water filling up, and while I do that, I'm just going to pour some vinegar in there. And you guys, I don't do measurements. I kind of just go with the flow. So I'm basically like, let me pour enough vinegar so that my mom doesn't have to buy a whole new bottle, but so that I know it's going to be enough. There's definitely other videos that will have like particular measurements, but we don't do that in my house. Like even with cooking, I don't use particular measurements. So I know that vinegar is going to be the most, and then it gets less and less as you move to like lemon juice and stuff. You don't need a lot of lemon juice. You don't need a lot of salt. You don't need that much baking soda. The baking soda is always fun because it makes it get all scary looking like that. So don't be afraid. It's not going to explode in your face. The baking soda reacts with the vinegar in that way. And then the last thing is some sea salt. Put a few shakes of it in there. Alright, and probably didn't even need that much sea salt, but whatever. So here's your rinse, and you can stir it up or you can just let it do what it's going to do and then just stick your head in there. And I literally just, put this over here. I just stick my head in the water and I scrub and I scrub and I scrub for a good amount of time. I make sure I get my front, I make sure I get my back, all that stuff. And then when I feel like I'm ready, I take it out. It's not like I sit there for 30 minutes or so. I've never timed it. So just do that. And you'll know that you did it right. If you haven't done this in a long time, then not hopefully, but your water might be really gross looking, like a little brown and stuff. And then you'll know, like, oh, cool, every 3 months I should do this because my hair gets secretly dirty and I don't even know about it, even though I shampoo. So this just gets a different type of dirtiness out of your hair. So that's that. And yeah, so that's simple enough. So try that out, you guys, and then I will start recording again once I get up to the shower so I can show you guys what I use the shampoo with.